Rafi Francisco really stepped in it this time. She was lost and alone in the middle of a Caribbean jungle wearing an ill-fitting shirt that clung to all her sweat-filled crevices. There was an incessant bug big as a bullet buzzing into her neck, lured there by her ridiculously poor choice of candy-scented body spray. Her backpack seemed to be getting heavier and banged into her lower back with every step she took. She was thirsty and tired and scared, and this colossal mistake of a trip had cost her $2,000, aka her life savings. Yes, Rafi Francisco had definitely stepped in it. But, literally. She knew the moment she did it, feeling her shoes slide forward on the sticky stuff. Rafi winced as she lifted up her foot to examine the damage. She didn't want to think of the kind of animal that could make such a massive mess. With her luck, it was still close by and watching her through the trees, ready to charge. 30 minutes on this island had already proven soul-crushing, and soul, S-O-L-E, crushing. She scraped the bottom of her shoe across the base of the nearest tree trunk until most of the gunk was off. A few hours ago, Rafi had been on an air-conditioned plane eating her third bag of free chips. Now she was here, regretting her life choices. Instinctively, she took her phone out of her pocket, but then remembered there was no service here. There was something so silly about a phone in a jungle, like holding a bouquet of flowers in a blizzard. Like things that belong to two different worlds trying to coexist. And while Rafi had been here only a short while, a lot of things about this place felt off. Rafi had flown to the island of Exuma with a plane full of concert-goers, and then they'd all subsequently boarded a ship that had taken them on a half-hour-long journey here. The island was big enough to take days to explore fully, but still small enough that Rafi couldn't find it on a map. She thought she had once, and studied it long and hard before realizing it was a blueberry muffin crumb. But what was really strange was that when they all got off the ship, there was no one to greet them. Not an organizer or owner or even a volunteer, which was how Rafi had ended up in the jungle looking for anyone who could tell her where to find her luggage. 35 minutes in, and Rafi had the sinking feeling that she and everyone else here had been duped. But the biggest tell was the island itself. It looked nothing like it had in the promo video. Flyfest had gone from rumor to viral fact to the hottest ticket in town in a matter of days, but it really came alive in people's minds when the promo video dropped. Sandy beaches, jet skis, and supermodels. And of course, there was the now legendary voiceover that played over the stunning imagery. Flyfest is a question, an answer, an enigma, a messiah, a sandal. It is all and it is nothing. It will push the limits of boundlessness into an endless quest to enlightened fulfillment you didn't even know you desired, but also never really longed for. It is air. It is foundation. It is sand. It is supermodels. It is the way the sun feels slipping through your fingers, and the way water feels blowing out your nostrils. It is standing at the top of Mount Everest and discovering the lost city of El Dorado. It is the Loch Ness Monster. It is the moment right after Mount Vesuvius exploded, but right before the people of Pompeii turned to ash. It is the delicious mix of mental ecstasy and physical ecstasy and synthetic ecstasy. It is yachts, and it is fly. So yeah, things were definitely not as advertised. Silver linings, though. At least no one had seen Rafi step and poop. "Hello?" a voice called. Rafi turned to find someone rushing toward her, someone about her age with a pageboy haircut and phone in hand. "Finally, what is the Wi-Fi password here?" "Excuse me?" Rafi said. "You work here, right?" "In the jungle?" "No, the festival." "Oh," Rafi said, "I don't work for the festival." "But you're sure?" Rafi looked down. Her shirt was neon pink with the hashtag Live, Laugh, Fly written across the chest in white cursive lettering.